What's up, y'all? This is Loren Speaks, and today I'll be discussing some of my unpopular opinions. These will be controversial. They might make a lot of people mad, but like I always like to say, if you can't take my opinion, just click off this video right now because I got a lot of stuff to say. So let's get right into it. Pronouns are dumb as fuck. Are you a boy or a girl? You knew that when you looked in the mirror today. You knew that when you went to the bathroom today. I'm not about to argue with you, and you're not about to come to me and try to demand that I call you something that you're not. It's not gonna work. It's bullshit that Gen Z has created just to confuse everybody. I feel like y'all really just be bored. Like, I'm sorry, y'all are so bored. Like, who said that? Oh, I'm just gonna walk out and I'm gonna be a they. What does that actually do to help you? Like, I'm sorry, I feel like those people, those they, them people, they just really want attention and they just want to feel like a part of some type of community. Like, we already have certain things that are people are exclusively in the community. We have LGBT, but why does it have to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P? Y'all are creating new identities that don't even make sense. It does not make sense. We have lesbians. That's an actual thing. A lesbian is a woman that likes another woman. A bisexual is somebody is a man or a woman that likes both genders. A gay person is somebody that likes the same sex. A transgender is somebody that wants to be another gender. But the other stuff, y'all trying to make stuff so difficult. There's only two genders. I'm not about to call you a they and a them. You can only be one or the other. And you're not about to try to switch up what we already been having going on. It's dumb as hell. You can only be two. Get the fuck out of here. Instead of calling you a they them, I'm gonna just call you a dumbass bitch. All right. My next unpopular opinion is COVID was overhyped and blown out of proportion. And I understand that a lot of people did get sick from it, but the way the media try to portray it as this thing, like, if you even go outside, you will die. Like, and I'm not saying that was an exact thing that people were saying or that the media was saying, but with how the media portrayed it, like, I remember early COVID, like 2020, I remember if you coughed, like, people would look at you, they would get scared that they was gonna like die, like pass out. And I'm sorry, that's not how it was. Before I really understood what COVID was and stuff like that, I really thought it was gonna be like an Ebola thing. Like, when I was hearing about quarantine, I'm like, we're quarantining. This must be something that is so just contagious, and it's not just contagious, it's so like deadly and aggressive that we cannot be around other people. And that's how the American government was treating it and the world treated it. But as you see, it's more like just a flu-like symptoms. And I know a lot of people about to be like, but you don't understand the millions of people that got it, yada yada yada. Do y'all not understand the millions of people that get the flu? You know what I'm saying? Sicknesses have been going on for since we got here. Since we got here on Earth, sickness has been just thriving in this world. Sadly, that's just how the world is. That's how our bodies is, no matter what. Every certain season, everybody get the flu, right? But do you see everybody dropping dead? But do y'all actually know? Because I know y'all about to try to fact check me about this. I didn't know this, but there are thousands and thousands and thousands of people that to this day die of the flu every single year, but they don't report on that. You get what I'm saying? Because we just don't take it as seriously. People are gonna die from illnesses no matter what. And I know y'all about to bring up older people, and I understand that. My great grandmother actually, she she went to the hospital and she had COVID and stuff like that, and she actually passed away sadly. And that's a very, very tragic. But you see how the media or statistics was trying to say, oh, she just died from COVID. No, she was already 80 something years old. She was already sick. She already, I think, was a diabetic. She had a lot of health issues. But when something like that came in the picture, it made her get closer to death, which it eventually did, sadly. So you see, people will try to make it in the media. They try to make it like all of these old people were just these phenomenally 100% healthy, just blossoming health people. No, they were already most of the time in sick positions. And I mean, when you're older, that's just gonna happen. You know, when you're older, we all have to catch, if we, no matter how healthy of a person you can be when you're an older person, we all have to die. So something is gonna have to take us out of here. And COVID can be that thing. So I just feel like it was over dramatized. You know, like with Ebola, that was actually something to be scared of. Like, and I know all diseases and illnesses are something to be scared of, but like I was talking about earlier with the flu, like, it's a disease, a sickness, whatever you want to call it, but we can get past the flu, and that's really what COVID is. It's flu-like symptoms. It's Ebola, bro. No, I remember when y'all remember when Ebola was a thing. Like, people were scared. It didn't even break out in America for real. Like, but over there in Africa, oh my God, do y'all know what was happening to people? Like, I can't even remember specifically, but I know like your body was messed up. You could step in the same room as somebody and you would get that mess and your body would be deteriorating. Like people was in physical pain. Like and not no flu-like symptoms, not no a lot of sneezing, not no nausea, not no headaches. Like people were dying. Like teenagers were dying. Normal people with immune system that are as healthy as possible were actually dying. And I feel like they was trying to make COVID like it was that. No, I was perfectly fine. And I'm not speaking like I am. I can't speak for everybody, but me personally, I literally never caught COVID. They the way that the media portrayed it was like even I could catch COVID, and I was a teenager at the time. No, I'm sorry, y'all dramatized that so much, and for 3 years, we was all scared and had to go through all this stuff, and everybody was being so paranoid. Oh, do this with your mask, yada yada yada. But what gets me is that you just had unprotected sex like 5 times within the same week and you not worried about an STD, but you were worried about my mask. And I actually know people that were literally like that, bro. It was crazy. Like y'all priorities is so messed up. It don't even make sense. You worried about a mask, but you don't even wash your hands at home. Like you don't even clean your raw chicken. Like these are the things that y'all need to be worried about instead of a mask. Get out of here, man. My next one, no, I gotta get back to that. It just really pissed me off the whole COVID thing. We were really like suffering for no reason. Like they dramatized it so much, but my next unpopular opinion is Qdoba is nasty and low quality. I'm sorry, and it's not nowhere near better than Chipotle. Chipotle outdoes Qdoba like 10 times fold. Qdoba is low quality. It's bad. Like I'm sorry, they stuff tastes like you can pull it out of just some random bag. Chipotle, their steak is real quality. They tortillas is real quality. They fajita, their rice, everything is just so much more fresh. And if you like Qdoba, I'm sorry, you whack, and you gotta do better. You just gotta get a life. Next, I think that politics are stupid. I'm gonna just say it like that. And I know y'all might say I'm ignorant with the way I'm saying it, but I feel like American politics and the whole media around it, a lot of it is just a bunch of distractions. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep us just riled up and distracted from our normalizing what we really need to do. Like I feel like in America, the fact that we have somebody like Donald Trump, why is our media and our politics like a reality show? We have these people arguing about bullshit. No, let's get to the real stuff. And I'm sorry, I feel like the most of the stuff is just a whole agenda. There's already a pre-planned agenda for what these people in the higher elites want to decide. You really think that they about to be letting us decide? Us peasants, they look at us as peasants. They gonna do what they want to do. But you know what they do? To make us feel like we're a part of something, they have these votes and they have certain things and they have these just it's basically a big lottery game to them. So they make certain things in the media. Oh, if you on this side, you can go with them and you can vote for them and you can, but it's already been planned the whole time. Like the whole Democratic Republic is literally just pulling two people apart, but we all in the same country. What's the point of that? Why can't we all be one and agree to one thing? You know what I'm saying? So that's really just my thing. I'm sorry. Like I'm not really with the whole politics thing. I'm gonna keep myself out of it because I know that they already gonna make the decision they want because they evil. And I mean, they don't really care about us. So yeah, it's really just it's just really a big chess game that they already got pre-planned and we just play into it every single year. Get us all riled up about some shit that's already decided. I don't care. I'm gonna live my life for real and I'm gonna just focus on God and myself because y'all not about to get me riled up in this bullshit. I could care less. I really clocked out of the whole politics thing after Obama left the White House and everything. I don't really care much more about anything else. If I don't see no black man up there, I'm not really gonna pay attention. And I really didn't pay attention to the specific stuff. Call me ignorant, I don't care. I didn't pay attention to the specific stuff that was happening when Obama was there. I just wanted to see a black man there. As long as a black man is in there, I'm good. But when we start getting into Donald Trump and Biden and all that shit, I could care less. Honestly, I got a lot of stuff to be focusing on in my life. We got bills to pay. People getting sick. We got a whole life to live, goals and dreams. I'm gonna worry about that. And if you mad, I genuinely do not care. Like I don't. I'm sorry, y'all not about to get me caught up in this shit. That's DC all the way in the White House. Now I think when it comes to local voting and really trying to help your community, you can make a little change there. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the big stuff, they got that shit decided, and I could give a fuck. So yeah, I think I kind of said this. This is about to be my next unpopular opinion, but I think I already said it. Yeah, the news is a fear tactic, and I don't really watch it much because they just want to put a lot of shit on there to scare us. when do you really just see the news reporting on something good? It's just really a bunch of sedity ass gossip, basically. It's just supposed to scare us and keep us all just intrigued in some type of way, but it's all a game. So yeah, I really don't care. This is my next unpopular opinion. Chris Brown is better than Usher. I'm sorry, get over it if you disagree, but do your research, and not just do your research. I mean, just look at the craft. Like Usher is a phenomenal singer, dancer, but in just act, he's just a phenomenal. He's a legend. He really is. He really what he did for R&B, especially in the 2000s, was just legendary. I mean, 1 million copies in a week is wow, and a diamond record, all that. I mean, he influenced Usher and everybody afterwards. But I mean, he Usher influenced Chris Brown. But Chris Brown just he has a different level of just musical intellect. Like he really knows how to take it to the next level. Like that man channels Michael Jackson. And I'm sorry, nobody channels Michael Jackson as much as Chris. No male does it as much as Chris Brown did. I'm sorry. Usher just cannot compete. Like I'm sorry, it just can't. Like Usher, I love his music and all that, but I feel like Usher is he easily became dated. Like okay, he kept his hits going all the way to the 2010s, and even to this day, he got like a top 40 hit right now. But it's always like a older man is doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool because he had a number one hit at like 30 something with "Oh My God." I remember the 2010s. We had "There Goes My Baby," "Hey Daddy," "Oh My God," "No Limit." A lot of hits. I can keep going with the hits. He really is a legend, and I mean, the 90s, everything, 90s, 20s, 2010s, whatever. He did it all. But like, I feel like Chris Brown is just timeless. Like he can keep going and still be just so relatable to the young crowd. And just I don't even know how to explain it, but he just the next level, y'all. I'm sorry. Just if you can argue with your big toe, but I really don't care. My next unpopular opinion is Aaliyah is highly overrated. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all really put Aaliyah on this pedestal like she's just this like oh my gosh, she was just this phenomenal act and all of okay, we get it. I think she was a nice talent, you know what I'm saying? But most of it was really just marketing and just a great team behind her and some great producers and songwriters. And you know, she had a nice fashion sense. She really was able to inspire the girls of the time, you know what I'm saying? Like all the little black girls wanted to dress and look like Aaliyah. And every like Halloween, everybody wanted to dress like Aaliyah and all that. That was great. But the actual talent of being a like full on phenomenal performer like y'all or just act like y'all say she is, she was not that. She really wasn't. Like her singing was it was nice. She had a nice tone. You know, I feel like the let me know. Like all of that, it was really nice. I loved it and everything. And she made great music. She had great songs, but I think y'all need to start understanding how to differentiate being able to make great songs and have great videos and just be, you know, somebody very marketable versus being a true raw talent. You know what I'm saying? And both of them are great. It is great to just be somebody that can really just be a great artist. And not just a great artist, a great brand versus a raw talent. You know what I'm saying? Like the music industry needs great brands. They need great products, and that's what Aaliyah is. You know what I'm saying? She's a great product, and she's somebody that they can market. She had the look. She could sing a little bit, not too great. You know what I'm saying? But it's something for the radio. But I think, and that's why I brought her a lot of success. But y'all confuse that with true raw talent, and I'm sorry, it just wasn't. It wasn't as strong as y'all try to make it to be. And I wouldn't be saying these things if y'all didn't overhype her so much. Y'all overhype her so much to say that she just so much better than Beyonce and she would have been like a Beyonce. No, she did not have the stand power. She did not have the versatility, the vocal capability, the stage presence, and all that. It just wouldn't happen. And it's this little dumb rumor that for some reason Beyonce and Jay Z had to, you know, I guess get rid of quote unquote get rid of Aaliyah so Beyonce can make her win and be the number one spot. Y'all, you can look from when Beyonce was 10 years old. She was coming for that number one spot no matter what, especially with just her skill and talent. And not the word skill and talent, because that's one thing, because I said the music industry is not about skill and talent. It's great when you have the skill and talent, but it's really just mostly about being a great product and marketability. Beyonce had the marketability, the brand, and she had the skill, talent, work ethic, and just determination. And not only that, she had Matthew Knowles, and he was like a machine. He was like a Joe Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like he was gonna get his kids to number one by any means. And Beyonce just had that. And y'all say that, but do y'all know that Beyonce with Destiny Child, with her leading Destiny Child, she was outselling Aaliyah like 3 times over. So don't get it twisted. And it's not to compare them and all, nothing like that. But since y'all want to, I kind of have to. Because y'all disrespecting Beyonce by saying that she's just lower level and like Aaliyah is no. Please don't get it twisted. Beyonce and them had more number ones. They literally went 8 times platinum. Do y'all not understand? Like Aaliyah never did anything like that. They had multiple number ones. They were 8 times platinum, and this is with Beyonce leading the group, y'all. So I'm sorry, Beyonce. Once she came in 2003 and went solo, it wouldn't have been good for Aaliyah. I'm sorry. I think she would have did other things, but and then that's not even a bad thing. Her career would have ran its course, but having this 20-year career in the music industry, nah. Because you got to think it was a lot of competition. You had Rihanna, you had Brandy. I mean Brandy and Monica, they're 90s artists, so I'm not even gonna bring them up. But the new artists you had out, you had Rihanna, you had Tierra Marie, you had Nivea, you had Maya, you had a lot of people just out. And Aaliyah, she kind of just blended in with those artists. She really didn't stand out. You know what I'm saying? Like Beyonce, the thing that make her stand out amongst them is that she actually has raw vocal capability and real raw talent. And the thing that made Rihanna stand out, she had the Caribbean Barbadian sound, Barbados sound. Nobody had that Caribbean sound. What female Caribbean artist that's a singer from the in the last 20 years even seen a 5 number 1 hits or even 2 number 1 hits or even like multiple top 10 hits? Yeah, Rihanna was the only one that had that. So we really only had room for Beyonce and Rihanna to be the number 1 spot, sadly. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, Aaliyah is overrated. She would have fizzled out, I guess, probably around 2003. You know what I'm saying? When Beyonce came in and dominated. But you know, she's a great talent. She's done a lot for R&B, and she still is an influence to this day. But you know, she's overrated. Now these my last two, y'all know I love Nicki. It's gonna be about Nicki though. She always in my video. I think she been in like all of my videos at this point. But this is gonna be it. I think this might not even be that unpopular of an opinion. But Nicki, she really should have never married Kenneth Petty. Like she should have never associated her brand with that man. She should have. That's why I think it was one of her bad decisions in her career, associating her brand with a nigga like that. Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? You too high on as a just on a you too prestigious to be on the level of somebody a criminal. I'm sorry. And a criminal like that, like what was you thinking? Out of all the dudes you could have got, all the dudes you had access to, you chose to get with a dude that just got out of jail. And you know the things that he's been accused of and all that. And I don't know the details and everything, but even that just being associated with his name, you should have stayed far away from that, Nikki. And I think that's one of your downfalls at the moment. You know, you really got to get rid of that. I mean, come on, now you got a baby with him, and I'm not even gonna bring up her son. I'm sorry about that. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? She has a very wonderful son, and I'm glad that I know she wouldn't trade the world or anything that she's done to get her son. You know, she loves her son, and I love her for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bring up her son. I'm sorry about that, Nikki. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, she really shouldn't have got with that man. And I think that actually she probably should have stuck with Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Nas was a good fit for her. I don't know him personally, and I don't know how bad he could have been. But I mean, how worse does it get than a criminal that's been accused of things that Kenneth Petty is getting accused for? You know what I'm saying? Like this man has done, I think, 20 years or something like that in jail. I don't know if it's specifically 20 years, but he's done a lot of years in jail. He's still trying to be a thug, I guess, on the block, trying to pull up on Offset. It's like you 50 years old, man. Chill out. Like it's really stupid. And y'all might get mad at me for saying this too, but Nicki and Meek, they probably should have stayed together because we say all these things about how bad somebody is, but how she married Kenneth Petty. How bad can it get? You know what I'm saying? She should have stayed with Meek Mill probably. They could have had a little son or something like that. And I mean, they could have been a power couple going forward. I mean, she was with Safari. So I mean, how bad can it get? Like, at least Meek Mill has his own money. He's a legitimate man. You know what I'm saying? We all know what he's doing. He ain't been in no jail for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So she probably should have stayed with them. But they was a vibe. Y'all know that. I mean, they was relationship goals, couple goals, all of that. So she really probably should just stay with um Meek Mill, but I think the best candidate for her probably would have been Nas. He's close around her age, you know what I'm saying? He's very mature. I guess at least in the public eye, he don't be with the drama. He ain't loud mouth. He just real chill. So yeah, that's probably what Nicki really should have done, but she didn't do that because people gonna do what they want to do and make stupid decisions. So I guess y'all, that's my video for today. I thought it was gonna be longer, but I'm about to go to bed. So thank y'all for watching. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with somebody else. So just just keep it in your playlist. I guess check it out. Spread the love, and this is Loren Speaks out.